you all so much for joining me on the Ibisshow today. You want to be part of the family, then kindly click the subscribe button and click the notification button too. So anytime I upload a video, you will be among the first set of people that would see that video. Little fun fact, women have erection too. Just like a man would not enjoy sex when he's not erect, so is a woman. For a woman, it is everywhere. It spreads out to the clitoris, to the perineal sponge, to the ureter sponge, to the vulva, everywhere. But for a man, it is so noticeable. It is noticeable. You can see only the joystick, and it takes them about 1 to 3 minutes. So, on this episode today, we are going to be talking about psychological reasons and biological reasons why you are not enjoying sex with your husband. And I'll be right back. The first thing that I will talk about is sis, forgiveness. When you do not forgive, like forgive and forgive and forgive again, you paint up that tension already. That there is tension. I mean, it just came in, it just shouted, it just screamed, it just yelled, it just complained about the house not being ordered, it just complained about the kids, it just complained about the food, it just complained about everything. And if you have strong personality, holding on to what it did 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, you're creating that resentment already. Like you are not going to have that pleasure with him because it becomes a thing of you just want to give it to him, not because you are happy, not because you're interested, not because you really want it. Now you're giving it to him, you're seeing it like a gift to him. So we just have to learn to let go and talk about things so that we can enjoy our moment together, enjoy our being together. Foreplay is another one. Supposed to be on maximum of 10 and is doing 60. He just wants to get to Jerusalem and get out. So you have to let him know. Some men, they don't know how to pleasure their wife. It is your responsibility to let your man know what you like and what you do not like. He might just be there sweating, kissing you and doing all sorts of things. And what you need is just touch my boobs. And that is why you have to communicate. You have to tell him, hey honey, this is what I like. All those ones I don't enjoy. So you have to speak up. You have to let him know what you want. That's where relationship comes in. Come on. When you are so close to your husband, when he's like a friend to you, you will be so free with him. Those erotic things, you will be able to say it without fear of him thinking, oh, my wife is something else. Because you're just going to leave yourself hanging, getting angry for nothing. You're not enjoying it. And he will be there. He thinks he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. So you have to speak up. If sex is only for procreation purpose, then God would have taken it away immediately you had your first child. So it is not only for childbearing. God wants you for intimacy, for bonding, for oneness, to avoid adultery. That's how God created that. It's a very special gift. So tell him what you want. Honey, why not touch me here? Come on, baby. Come on, I want this. I want this. There's no fear in it. He's your husband. You should be free with him. So come on. Low self-esteem. Sis, you got to love those stretch marks. You have to love your physique. You have to love yourself before another person can love you, even apart from your husband. You have to love yourself so much. You have to love those fallen boobs. I mean, something happened. Procreation happened before those things start happening to you. You have to love yourself. You have to be comfortable. If you are the woman who always runs to the light, you want to put the light off when your partner, when your husband is beside you, you might not be able to enjoy sex because you're not relaxed. You're not relaxed for him to touch you, and even if he's doing the touching, you're not feeling it because you're busy thinking about your physical look, your physique. You are down. What's wrong with me? I don't look good. I am not sexy enough. Then you're not going to enjoy sex with him. So that is the more reason why you should love yourself first before another person would love you. And if for any reason you need to work on yourself, work on yourself. That's fine. But at that moment that you are still who you are, you should love yourself, because you're not going to enjoy sex with him if you're tensed, if you're busy thinking about, oh, I don't want him to see my stretch mark. Oh, I don't want to see him to see that my boobs is not standing the way it used to be. Oh, I don't want him to see it, oh, that I'm now bent like this. I don't want him to see that I have fat in my back. Then you're not going to enjoy sex with him. So you need to relax. Come on, relax. The next one is emotional disconnection. You're just like roommates in the house. No talking, no gossiping, no gisting, nothing, no hugging, no kissing. What you say to each other is food, kids, school, work, and that's it. You're not attached to each other in any way. You're completely disconnected from each other. From such a man, enjoying sex with him will be so difficult. And that is why they put all the blame on we the women, because we do most of the talking at home. I might not be right. You can push that relationship. You can create time, a timetable that you have to just sit and just say things, that you have to just pick up topics, that you just watch TV together, or do something fun together, say some things. And if he's not used to it the first time, bet you the second time is used to you saying it. Say some crazy things when your kids are not around. It would look at you like, oh, my wife, he likes it. The following day when you say it, it will gradually get used to it. If you're emotionally disconnected from each other, there is just no way you are going to enjoy sex with them. Just no way. Emotional disconnection. And you should never get to that stage in marriage. Because if you guys are unbelievers, then so many things will begin to crawl in. Adultery. Yes, so many things will begin to crawl in. Strangers will begin to crawl in. So don't give room for emotional disconnection. Another one is asexual. So this is a biological problem. This is not your husband not doing the right thing to you. It's just that there is no feeling. You don't feel it. Like you don't have that urge for it. There is just no way your clitoris will pop up. There is just no way you're going to enjoy sex with him. If you discover that you have this major problem before you got married, please always discuss, talk to your partner. The reason why you have to tell him is so that we know how to pleasure you. Now he's aware that you have this problem. You have to carry it together. You have to journey it together. You have to talk about it together. You have to go see the doctors together. You have to see what works at least for you. This is not your fault. You are just, there's nothing you can do about it. So talk to your partner about it. Asexual is not your fault. So talk to your partner so that at least you can have something, you can enjoy something. Health issues, depression, low thyroid, low libido. You might need to talk to a doctor about it. There is nothing to be ashamed of. Because when you have all of those health issues, you fatigue, you're tired inside, you're not happy, nothing interests you. Even when he's sweating, doing everything just to make you happy, nothing interests you. And that is why you need to see a doctor. If you're facing such issue, don't keep it away from your partner. Come on, talk to him, go see a doctor. Because you are just there suffering, and it's probably you're transferring that bad energy to him too. Well, he's still going to ejaculate and sleep off, but hey, you might be transferring that bad energy. Work on yourself. Talk to a doctor. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Feel free. You're with your husband. You're not cheating, right? So, another one is trust. Trust and love, they work hand in hand. When one is diluted, then it affects the other one. If you're with a man and you're thinking that he probably just cheated on you with another woman, if you're thinking that, oh, he's probably looking at another woman's picture, or he's probably lost for another woman, if it comes to you, you're not going to enjoy sex with him. So it's something that you need to talk about. And if for any reason you are aware of this before your marriage, that he's cheating on you, that's why it's not healthy to marry any cheat at all. But hey, if you're in that marriage right now and there is nothing you can do, then you have to talk about it. You have to talk about it and see how it goes. If God were to change him, because you're not going to enjoy him. I mean, he's going to be there after 2-3 minutes. He has enjoyed himself. He's right there snoring and you're there. He left you angry and you're still thinking about what he did or what he has not even done, but you're just thinking about it. That is why love and trust, they work so much together. Another one is physical fatigue. You are tired. 8 hours a day. You come back to do your motherly duty. All of those things, you're not going to enjoy sex at all. I mean, as you're walking, you're still thinking about the children. As you're walking, you're thinking about your husband. You're thinking about the following day. You're thinking about so many things. You're thinking about bills. You're thinking about your children's assignment, or some probably you are in school too. You're thinking about all of those things all together. You're not going to enjoy sex at all. So you need to balance it up. It's very important, because when one area is lacking, it's going to give that loopholes for some things to start happening in your home. So balance it up. You cannot be up and doing 24 hours. There must be time, maybe weekend, that you should relax and know that, no, I just want to enjoy myself today. Past trauma, maybe something has happened to you so many years back. Maybe you were abused. They've created this dirty image on your mind concerning sex, that it's bad. That might be affecting you too from enjoying sex with your partner. So it is not their fault. Now, it's your fault because you're dwelling on your past. So you might need to see a counselor too when that is affecting you. Maybe anytime your partner is coming close to you, that trauma that you experienced when you were little, or maybe when you were an adult, or something is not just right. You're thinking about what someone did to you so many years ago, and maybe what even your husband did to you. Maybe he did something that he does not even know that you're hurting about, and because of that, you've created that in your mind. You need to talk about it. You need to relax, because you're not relaxed. So your vulva or your clitoris, they will just be sleeping too. It is when you're relaxed that those things will work. That thing can be affecting your sex life too. So maybe you need to talk about it. Maybe you need to tell your partner, or maybe you need to go for counseling. So don't just keep suffering yourself. You need to enjoy this thing. It's a beautiful thing created for your enjoyment. Thank you all so much for watching my video today. Do not forget to click the subscribe button and the notification button. And if for any reason this video has been useful to you, do not forget to share with your friends, comment, click the like button, and you have a beautiful day. Bye for now.